Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Thomas and today you join me inside the electrified Lexus RZ 450e. So I'm currently on the M74, just passing Kilmarnock, about to approach Toll Cross Campus Line, sitting in the cruise control at 60 miles per hour behind a couple of vans, and it's a very comfortable place to be. The car's got adaptive cruise control, which means it accelerates and brakes to the car in front. Not tried it out yet if it does a start stop and traffic like the LC500. We'll find that out. This is going to be my first kind of impression driving video for you guys. So it's comfortable, quite like the ride height. I'm almost at a full charge and it's 124 miles on it. I have noticed under driving there's a button you can push car, driving modes. There's a button called range. So there's eco, sport and normal. So if I click eco, I've gained 2 miles out that. So I went from 125 to 127. Okay, so eco's gave me 2 miles. Sports modes, let's just click that for a second. 124 miles. Potentially lost 2, maybe 3 because I'm still using it. So, yeah, okay. There is a button, however, called range, which I've tried. So today's 17 degrees, a little bit of sunshine coming through, and all rare for Scotland. However, you touch that button and it turns like everything off. Like the fans, your cooled seats, everything. And I never realised at first, and I thought, oh, I've gained like 30 miles of range, so I'm going to do it temporarily. I hit range. I've now got 156 miles of range, which is better, but I've no climate, I have no seats, I have no air coming through, it's stuffy, it's all turned off. So I guess you would use that, A, if it's comfortable and you could have the windows down, or B, you were desperate for some energy to get home. I've got an 89 mile commute, I think, left, 89 mile trip on this.
Proceed on the current motorway.
Yeah, we're at 87 miles. So I put it back to car, and I'm just going to put it back into normal because I'm already feeling like a panting dog. Put the foot down to 60, 70, there we go. It's like instant. You're at speed limit. There from 60 to 70 in seconds. I do like, so that, sorry, we'll talk about that for 1 second. I do like the fact you've got that option, I guess, but to get 200 miles of range, you can't use anything.
Continue on M74.
So I'm thinking, I spent, give you an example, I charged this up at a SSE charger yesterday, and I was at 55%, and I got to 95% for £17, and I gained about 50 miles of range, 48 to 50 miles for £17. So if I do my man maths, I think that works out to about 18 to 20 to a gallon if you're buying
Continue
a
on
car.
M74.
Could be wrong, but I think that's what I've worked out, just based on, I used to own a V8 SE430, and that's kind of what I'm basing that on. And we're getting, well, it beeps for everything, 2.8 miles per kilowatt hour average in this car. This is since the car's been new, 2,600 miles, which I've not had a lot of EV experience, but I feel like it's alright. I think it's a really good everyday car, real good commuter. And we'll find out at the end of this trip how it's done in the motorway run, which is what I'm here for, testing it, how exciting this is going to be. Straight off the bat, big touchscreen here. Previous Lexus models, if you're a Lexus aficionado over the years, you know, they had the touch capacitive screen in 2004, 2001, that kind of era with the old RXs and the SC430 that I had, and then they moved to another touchscreen for the 2006 Mark II IS, and then they went away with that and had this remote touch pad and the mouse. I think the mouse first, which was in like the CT and IS when that came out, then RC came out with the touch pad and then NX and that, and now we've got this ginormous screen, which I'll Google for the real review, search it up, but I think for the in-depth review of, sorry, for this purpose. I think it looks a good 15 inches wide. It's really large. And everything's controlled through here. So your climate control, your heated seats, your cooled seats, your heated steering wheel, your audio for your radio, your sat nav. It's all a touch of a button. I am still trying to figure out to find the button to split the screen, because in my LC you're able to split it, so you can have your sat nav and a little bit the right hand side for your cooled seats, heated seats, or radio, or whatever you want. I do like that split screen functionality. Come on. So this car's got assistance to help you turn lanes left and right when you're on the motorway, so you see your cruise control, you tap the indicator and it kind of helps you move across, and if you don't do it the way the car wants to, it comes up and cancels you and comes with error messages and beeps. Speaking of beeps, this car beeps a lot. I'm sure there's a setting, and I think I did see it deep inside the setting last night when I was playing with the car. Turn it off. But it's a lot, there's a lot of beeping and gonging in this car, which is interesting. It's just, yeah, it's interesting to experience with, like, again, the reversing sensors, and it's got things for cameras, but the overlay, so that I was backing out the driveway, we've got posts for the driveway to get in, so sensors are beeping, and the cameras, the 360 cameras are giving you a different kind of dome, and it's going to be a cross traffic alert, so there's like 3 layers of sounds when you're backing out, which is good and bad, but I've just never known a car to dawdle so much. And same thing like with the speed limit. We're doing 66 and a 70. If it happens to register a signage, you know, maybe misread it or something like that, it goes a constant flash and constant binging, even though you're not speeding, you know you're not speeding, but the car thinks you're speeding. It's a little bit frustrating. So there's some certain levels of technology we'd like to disable. If it was me owning this car and driving it every day, some people find that fantastic. It's got another thing, it's like on top of the steering wheel here that reads your eyes, which is unusual as well. Oh, come on, lane assist cancelled again. So it pulls you across, it pulls you back to the lane you were in when you're trying to indicate left. The eye level thing, so like you look forward, if I look down at that, or look across, it comes up with like a little warning saying driver attention, which is good. It's a good safety feature. It's just that I've still getting used to it. Like, it's day one of having it. Never used it before in any car. It's interesting. Yeah, it just kind of makes your eyes on the road. It's a safety feature, I guess. But part of that is eyes forward, because I was at a roundabout yesterday and I was looking right for the oncoming cars, and it came up saying like driver assistance warning. Like, I wasn't paying attention, and I was, because I was looking to the right, I wasn't looking forward. So there's little things like that, like scenarios. Or if you look down, because the screen, as I said at the top, controls everything. You're looking down here and maybe, I don't know, you're changing the station, whatever you want to do on this big screen. It registers that as well, because your eyes are off the road, so you look down and you're like, what's happening? So it's just a little work. Build quality in this car, really good. Initial impressions. Everybody I've shown this car to loves this interior combination. I will find out the real name of it, but it's kind of like a tan suede material with this kind of I think this car's vegan all the way through, because the steering wheel's not real leather, and the piping and this is like that new Lux kind of material. I can't remember what Lexus call it, but that's a vinyl really. But it's nice, it's really nice colour combination, especially with the grey, the black two-tone paint. It's a really well set, well sorted looking car, and it just feels nice and plush in here. And pricing wise, I think we can start £65,000 for the base model. This isn't a base model, as you can probably tell with the lovely interior. And look how cool this is. Voila! Look at that light, so you've no blind, you just touch a button and it does that. If I was looking at an electric car, that's a gimmick or a feature that I would like. That's quite cool. I'd probably buy it for that. Space in the back is huge. Acres of legroom, headroom, it's very cavernous. back of the car yesterday that appreciated the rear of it because they both got children, and they said they both commented on it how spacious the back is, so that is a positive. The doors open quite wide. I showed some elderly relatives the car who are in their late 70s, and they got in and out with ease. So the back seat in this car is very family friendly, from young kids to older relatives. It's so useful, so handy. My only thing on this material is it's beautiful and it's fine for adults. There is child seat anchors back there. I just think it's so beautiful, and it's like the inside of a luxury handbag. I'm not sure if I would want jammy, buttery, chocolatey fingers on the material. I just don't know how that would wear. And if I paid over £75,000 or £76,000 for this, I would be a nervous wreck, making sure kids weren't ruining the back of this car, or any adults with sticky fingers, I guess. But it's beautiful. It's a really nice place to be. And that's going to conclude my portion until I get more information. So we're now at 77 miles left and 114 miles of range since I've been chatting to you guys. So let's see how we get on later on in this video. So I arrived at Carlisle about an hour ago. I've been to 3 different stations. One wasn't working, one was full, and now at this one I had to sign up for a Genie app, and it's still, I'm just not convinced it's charging. This phone's saying 0%, not charging. I don't know what's going on. Hey everyone, and you're well, you join me in sunny Carlisle for once. I've managed to get here, so I can confirm the cruise control brings you to a stop, which is good. What I didn't like was the charging in Carlisle is not amazing. It took me over an hour to find a space or an available charge that was going to work. So the Ionity chargers beside the Starbucks are there, but according to the people in Starbucks, due to a legal issue, they can't be turned on, which is frustrating. Went to Lexus Carlisle, and I love the guy called Derek there, helped me, but they've only got a slow charger. It's going to take like 8 hours to charge the car, which wouldn't have been helpful. Went to 2 chargers, one in a Costa Coffee place where you had to sign up for an app, put all the details in, bank card, charge, put the car in. They authorised the first pound, and it just wouldn't proceed after that. It just wouldn't charge any further. So I don't know what happened there. Even like you put in the charging unit number and all that. That was really Genie or something that was called. Really frustrating. So I went back to the Asda, which is InstaVolt, tapped the card, and it's cost me £32 for about 110 miles, which I feel disgusted by. £32 would fill the IQ tank, petrol tank, and you get 250 plus miles out of that. And then that Toyota IQ, yeah, it's just crazy, the price of charging like an electric car. Like, you pay over the odds for an electric car, and the electricity is over the odds, so it's just
in
like
a quarter of a mile, heading left at the roundabout, take second exit onto M6.
So interestingly, my only negative of this is not to do with the car. It's to do the same thing what happened with the Tesla. It's electric, and the charging stations and the network and the unease of use just to live your life and turn up somewhere and
heading left at the roundabout,
and you
take
plan
second exit
to go somewhere for a charging station, and it's not working, and you just spent like an hour. Like, I was only in Carlisle for an hour, and I spent an hour charging, looking for a charger, and then an hour to charge. So yeah, it's just a bit frustrating. But anyway, I like that. We're here, we're on our way, leaving Carlisle back to Glasgow, and we'll see what we've got. So we've got 114 miles and allegedly 97 miles left, so let's see how we get on the motorway. So going ahead and stop this, let's try it. Hand if it says stop, there we go. Lame as a bat. Let's see if it tells us how much we spent. 28 minutes, 19 kilowatts delivered, total cost £14.26. So moment of truth, let's see. I had 33 miles of charge when I got here. Let's see what we've got. 80 miles. So that's 47 miles of electric charge at InstaVolt for £14 something. So a gallon of fuel's about probably £8. So almost double that. Is that right? So we're still averaging about 20 miles to a gallon, 22 miles to a gallon at these rapid chargers. I've just realised it's cost me about £50 today to charge this, and yesterday was like £20. It's like £70 to charge this car in 2 days. I don't even think I'll go through that in fuel in a week. It's crazy. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video on the Lexus RZ 450e. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel below. Thank you very much to Lexus Glasgow for allowing me to film their car. As always, stay safe. Ciao.